Loki Monster AQ3D.
Heyo everyone, it is the Loki Monster here, and in today's update we have inventory. Yeah, I know guys, it's a little bit boring, but it is something that we really did need for the longest time, so I'm not going to complain too much about it, but there may be a few things I do. Okay, to start off, we're going to click on our inventory here, and as you can see, it has very much changed. So now we have a button where we can pick old or new just by clicking it, just like that, or we can go A to Z, or we can also go by power if we want. And I like Z because I can just grab Zorback quick. So we can just flip around and see what power we have, and then that's for all the items, and you can do that individually for your gear. So you can see here we have all our gear, and then for the weapons you can hit the sword, or you can hit, well, we'll say melee, old and new, and A and Z for that. Same with your guns and your bows. So then we also can do that with armor, and we can flip all the way through all the different pieces of armor. And again, you can do old, new, A to Z, and by power for those as well. You can do that with the powers for all of them. It's pretty cool. And this will take a little bit of getting used to. You have to excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So we also have items, and you can do that by materials, and then new and A to Z, and then travel crystals, and then potions as well. And then we have our resources, and you can check out what fish you have, and then what fishing poles you're carrying, and your bobbers, and also new and A to Z. Like I said, a little overboard. You won't get use out of some of them, but a lot of them you will. And then we have tokens, new and A to Z. And of course we have our pets as well, and you can do that new and A to Z, and this is where I'm going to have a complaint. But you can always use your search at the top. Like, I don't find that this is really going to help you to find a pet, nor a travel form, which is our next one. But maybe if you really like a specific one, like your UFO, and you know it's at the end, well, at least you don't have to scroll through or type Area 51 or UFO or anything like that. And you can also do that for your equipable buttons. And this I don't find very useful because, as you can see, no usable items there under the materials. I've got my potions, but I still got a big list of potions, and I still got a giant list of travel forms. So all I'm managing to do is maybe be able to equip a potion a little faster this way, and I usually just go to the menu because I can't find any of the travel forms I want scrolling through that list most of the time. So we also have the same thing happening over here in your bank, and this is where I love it. And so of course you have all, and you can do new and A to Z for those, as well as checking out your weapons, so you can see, okay, I have what swords I have, or what gear I have in there. And of course I don't have any materials or resources in here in this particular vault. But also watch, it changes it on your inventory side as well. That is a little unusual. And also, just a special note that right now bank vaults are on sale, and if you're not like me and at max vault, you can't go past 101 vaults, guys. But right now you can buy a bank vault for 750 DC until the end of November. This is 2023, just in case. But as you notice, this is a bit annoying because why does my vault look empty? I know this vault isn't empty. It better not be empty. It's because it doesn't convert back to all. So you got to remember where you are, like what button you pushed last. So because I had been on power and this vault is entirely cosmetic, it was showing it as blank. And now with this vault, as you can see, again, I'm like, where's all my stuff? And I'm like, what? Like armor, there should be, but again, everything in this vault is cosmetic. Well, I don't have the power button pressed. I had old. So why can't I see any of my gear? Well, freak chances, I actually didn't have any armor in there. I had gear, but not armor. And there's no button for all for armor. So it has to be a specific armor piece unless you go up to the top and hit the all button. And now you can see my armor. So it gets a little confusing. And these little glow things on the side, they're not really noticeable. How it's highlighted there, it should kind of be bright and right in your face. This is where you are. I wish it would just automatically, when you flip from vault to vault, go back to all. And I don't really want my inventory being changed either, because I go from vault to vault and I scroll down my inventory to see what I have that belongs in what vaults. So it's gonna take a lot for me to get used to here, because I have a lot of vaults and organizing them is very hard, and it's gonna take me a bit to get used to that. It's gonna take us all a bit to get used to that. And I'm also gonna mention before I'm done here with Hootenann, you can also buy a bank helper pet for $1,500 and save yourself a whopping amount of DC on that if you've never had a bank pet before. You can save yourself 500 DC until the end of November again. And I just noticed one other new thing that you might notice when you're in the bank. Have a listen. The music's changed and it's quite lovely. Well done, Younger. Now, a lot of you were expecting Nulgath this week because they said 2 weeks. Okay, well, now a lot of you are expecting Nulgath next week. Well, this is now no Nulgath November. No, there will be no Nulgath update next week. Next week is Thanksgiving in the United States, so they're going to be spending time with their families. So we will be getting Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, and Black Friday. And if you like my videos, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Help Loki reach 1K so she can monetize and actually get paid for doing this after 3 years. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.